How's it going, everyone? This is Drawn Smells, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Now we got things to do. Hello, Dorothy Spottle.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me. I can certainly try and find some for you. Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
What was Sirona like when she was my age?
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
What was in the box of letters?
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Spottle.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Yes. How far away is this? Okay, we can just fly there. Yeah. Just right there. Oh, there's enemies all around us. Oh, well.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle. Protego, place, Accio.
I'm kind of messing up right now.
Stupid one.
There we go. I'm doing better now. There we go. I should probably change what I have for my spells at the moment. Yeah, 1 minute. Let me just change my spells. Let's see. What ones should I have? Let us click on this one. Put this one right here, and there we go. Ta-da! Is this the one with the troll?
To Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find... Better have a look around. See if I can find that box of letters. Incendio!
Is this the one I went to and defeated the troll?
For now, Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
I already gave her Horklumps, didn't I? Oh, the fish! I'd eat the fish. You know, I would capture the fish and I would eat them. I wonder how they taste. What type of fish were they? We can go up here, but what's up here? What is it? Money? 15 bucks? 19? Hey, we're not as poor as we used to be. You're gonna have to start giving us more. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I slid down here and defeated the troll, didn't I? Oh, no, not here. But in, like, Should be coming up. Oh, wait a minute. What's in here? Maybe this isn't the same one. Maybe this is a different one. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, nice. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now, I asked for more money, and we got more money. Okay. I am satisfied. For now. But there will be more. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Collect some of this. Yeah, maybe the cave just looks the same.
Either I'll have to fight that troll.
Well, he was gonna say either I have to fight it or avoid it altogether. But I made my option. Well, I made my decision anyways. Yeah, just keep throwing stuff at him. Anything more? Yeah, there we go. Keep going. Don't come by me. How dare you? I did not give you the right. Get back. How do I do, How do I do... 1 minute. Like the teleportation thing I just got. I enjoy how I can use stupefy without looking at him. That's pretty nice. Yeah, like that. I don't actually have to look at him. That's pretty nice. Almost. And there you go.
That was a close one. Revelio.
Not really. I was defeating him the entire time, pretty much. 1 minute. I just unlocked that talent where I could, like, teleport or whatever. How do I do that again? Oh, I just gotta hold it down. Okay. Alright. I was possibly thinking that. I was possibly thinking that's what I had to do. Anyways, let's keep it going. Keep it moving. 4 clumps everywhere. I mean, I suppose that's why the cave is called what it's called. And I am sure I can use it. It's too bad I can't use that teleportation thing right now. Just teleport right to it. No, this is possibly the cave I went to. It's just, yeah, this chest is already open. So did I just miss that secret area or whatever before? Or did it just open up? I probably missed it. What was that? Oh, is it a bunny? Bunny! I want a bunny. Collect Sorona's letters. Collect Sorona's letter box. Oh, those are scrolls. Oh, wait a minute. Dear Sorona, when I arrived here, I had a troubling sense that in many ways, I wasn't like the other first years. I confess I worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me, and pondered sending an hour to my parents, asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of classes had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly a legilimens, but I wonder that you seem to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the 3 Boomsticks when you spotted me, huddled in a corner, staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty bit of parchment, my creel dripping ink woefully onto the floor, and you came to sit with me, well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me when you told me about how nervous you'd been to come to Hogwarts. I looked at you and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but the confident, contented witch sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed in the non-magical sense. I mean, everyone around you without apology, embracing who you were and who they were. It was as though a candle had flickered on for me. I realized that I could choose that path as well. Now that my school years are ending, the frightened first year witch I had been seems worlds away. And I know it is because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub and so generously extended yourself to her. Yours sincerely, Mirabelle. P.S. Please tell Mrs. Spottle that I still plan on visiting her and Mr. Spottle whenever I can for their delightful conversation, and I am unashamed to admit her incomparable cauldron cakes. Dear Serona, I conjured this wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude. If you hadn't stood your ground on my behalf during Quidditch practice last week, I might have left the team altogether, and now we've won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Yours sincerely, Thorn. My dear Serona, I sent a note separately to dear Mr. and Mrs. Spottle for their hospitality, but felt the need to put quill to parchment with my thanks to you as well. What a lovely respite from the castle. I won't soon forget how we giggled about that ridiculous gnome. Did he truly believe that he was singing? And Mrs. Spottle's steak and kidney pie was simply glorious. I shall be dreaming of it for days. I so appreciate you including me. I fear I must warn you, however, that this does not mean I will go easy on you in next week's match. You know that. Ravenclaw is no match at all for Slytherin this year. Most gratefully, yours, Philomena. Pick up.
This must be Serona's box of letters.
Dear Serona, happy birthday, my darling friend. I sneaked into the kitchens and asked Finky to make your favorite, cream crowdy. He was delighted to oblige, not sure where he got raspberries at this time of year. Genius, that Finky. Bess.
I should take this box of letters to Serona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Dear Mrs. Spottle, Mother and Father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Gladrag's last Saturday. Truth be told, I think my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't soon forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace the bodice up my new dress. A challenge indeed, as is the rather delicate practice of properly scissurating a hat pin without wounding either my hat or my head. But I adore everything that we selected, and I have you to thank for now, feeling like a marvelously fashionable witch. It was also a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks without having to clear the tables. I shall own a place like that one day, mark my words. I consider myself more than lucky that you and Mr. Spottle agreed to let me stay. I know that my parents feel precisely the same way. Yours gratefully, Serona.
I think that's everything. Serona will be glad to have this back.
Yep. I guess I could have just skipped the troll, but nah. We're gonna fight the troll, you know? We're gonna beat up that troll. We did it last time, we're gonna do it again. That poor troll. It's not the same troll, obviously, but just imagine if it was. And he just sees us, he's just gonna be like, why are you back here? Why must you torment me? How do you even get there? Like, can he can probably barely fit in that, like, the entrance ways and stuff. Did someone put him there, or did he get stuck there? Or maybe there's another entrance, bigger one for him to get in.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
You're welcome. Here you go.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
Question mark, huh? May I ask you about the letters in the box? Happy to help. May I ask you about the letters in the box?
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
Were you on the Quidditch team?
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
Is Mirabelle Professor Garlic?
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlic?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
Are Mrs. Sputtle and you as close as you seem?
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
Happy to help.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
And ta-da! What is next? Let us see. Let's see here. Oh, I guess main quest, because these are the keys I gotta find. This is the statues, which I have to randomly find. And then, well, I will eventually do that one. I just gotta look at the treasure map and find the location eventually. But in the shadow of the estate, I promised Sebastian I would meet him in Feldcraft. He hopes meeting a new student will bring some cheer to his sister Anne, but something ominous is happening in Feldcraft. Oh no, what is happening? Is it the goblins? The goblins, I say. Man, he's all the way over here. Oh, I gotta get all the flues for over here too. The closest one, I guess, would either be this one or this one. Doesn't really matter. I'll click this one. Ta-da! Okay. That way. Before that, let me click on this other flute just so I can, collect that along the way. Might as well. We're going that way anyways. I see no problem. And now just tap it.
What are you up to now?
You don't need to know that. How dare he keep asking questions? You can't handle it. Skin. Look at the what? Oh, wait, there's the balloons. Let me just... I mean, I'm already here. I might as well collect them. Well, I collected 3. Where are the other 2? Look down. Nope, don't look down. It's over there. One of them. And... ta-da! Last one. And then we can get back to the quest. I just heard a goblin say an intruder. What is he gonna do? I'm all the way up into the sky. He's not gonna catch me. Although that would be kind of funny if he did cast a spell and straight up hit me when I'm in the sky. That would be kind of funny. What's going on here? Look at all this stuff. Oh, there's more balloons. Nope. Nope. Stay on track. I can collect the balloons another time. Is this a goblin's camp or something? There's plenty of goblins around here. No, this is not no goblin camp. Wait.
You made it.
Yeah, this is like the village his sister lives in or something, but man, there are a bit of goblins around here, okay?
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it. even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
You take me to your uncle,
This way.
so we can have a talk. Which way? You said this way. Why am I leading? Yes. Lead.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Okay. I go in first, I guess.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Well, I'm gonna explore the town while you do that.
Revelio.
Yeah, I seen on the mini map. There was something right here. The Feldcroft Well. The well in Feldcroft ran dry some 400 years ago during a great drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one young boy whose father refused to speak for years thereafter. Legend says that all was saved when a group of benevolent witches and wizards used a never-before-seen powerful magic to restore water to the region. I'm not sure if I have anything to sell. I mean, I can... Well, let me go... Oh! How's it going, buddy? Yeah, you eat that grass. Yummy. Yummy grass right there. Listen, your house was unlocked. I'm gonna guess that means you're, you know, alright with me taking everything. You ain't got nothing anyways. Poor people. Poorer than me. That's not good. Poorer than me. That's not good. On the outside. Hey, I ain't poor. I got money. I got some money. Although I did buy some new, like, pots and stuff for the game to, like, make potions and stuff like that. So, I'm not sure how much money I have at the moment in the game, but I do have some. What is going on here?
Revelio.
Explain. Practice dummies. The residents of Feldcroft sometimes use these to practice their spellcasting, especially in light of recent goblin attacks. Okay. Thank you for explaining. I want this chest. 55 bucks. That's mine. That's about it. This place isn't that big. Oh. How's it going?
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes. Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. Surely there's something. Surely there's something.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand. Hope could be a good thing. Hope could be a good thing.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Well, good day to you too, sir. Just kidding. But, I mean, we could possibly find a cure for her if we just capture some goblins or something, maybe. But before that, alright, that's gonna be the video for right now. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe, like the video, and hit the notification button. Till next time, God bless.